get a chance to look at those?
Yes, I'll make a motion, we accept minutes as presented from the February meeting.
I'll second.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, we're gonna start there with Jeff. I guess you're first on the, where, oh, there he is.
All right. Just quick things. The Uptown Project's annual fundraiser is the Dance Beach Friday, and it's this coming Saturday here at the fire station. And I probably should have brought this up last month's meeting, but I think it's been unofficially on the schedule for several months, but I think the council needs to approve it or something, so I gotta bring that up.
Technically, yeah, with the event fee or whatever, which I would have no problem approving, but you'll need to fill one out with Jolene. It's like an event fee.
And have I done that already? I can't remember.
Not for this, no, that's this year.
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow.
But I have no problem in the meantime approving it for no fee.
You too.
It's this Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
And what time does it start?
I knew you were going to ask that.
It's 4:30 to 7 usually.
I think it's in the afternoon.
All right.
And it also has the new road signs are going in. Welcome to Francesville. They'll be in later this month installed. And I think there's a picture of it there, yes. I know Darlene last year worked with the state highway to get approval of where they're going to go and stuff. And so, I just want to make sure you guys are up to date on what it looks like and be put in this month.
Well, that'd be good.
It's double-sided. So,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So do you know where they're gonna go?
Did you say?
Yes, one is on the north side of town by FTC, I believe it is, and the posts are there, and the other one's going to be by the LP gas business on the south end of town.
Okay.
They're going to take out the old Welcome to Francesville sign and put those up.
Oh, okay.
And the next thing I had, I know last year there was some discussion about possibly putting in pickleball courts at the park, and Uptown Projects has gotten a donation to pay for it all. Of course, nothing's happened yet, but the plan is to resurface the entire, both tennis courts, and then convert one tennis court to 2 pickleball courts. And then just some tidying up around in the area and stuff. So if you guys are still okay with that happening, I'll bring more details and plans at the next month's meeting.
Okay.
But it won't be any cost to the town at all. And the last thing I didn't send in on, last year we did a Darlin Melon Day where the town volunteers picked up trash around town and stuff. And it was the Fall Festival and Uptown Project went together on it. And we're going to do it again this year on March 28th on a Saturday. And during that time, Uptown Project has purchased several plot. Oh, was that bad, Dave?
She'll be happy.
She could be fixing something else.
The Uptown Project purchased flower pots in the past, and they're looking a little aged. And so we bought new ones, and on that day we'll replace them all too.
Okay.
Just to let you know that. And the only thing we asked from the town is if we could still use the town dumpsters like we did last year, put the trash bags in. If that's still okay.
I have no problem with that.
Did you look at the old ones?
Yeah.
We don't want them?
No.
Okay.
The old what?
The old flower, the pots.
Oh.
That's all I had. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
You know, put it on the floor.
Yeah.
So I would like to present the town of Francesville with the Pulaski County America 250 flag. And I would love to ask you to fly this here with your American flag.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And so we've given one of these to every town. So everybody's
So people
putting
can
it.
see it.
Yeah.
See people, look at it.
And so we're asking that. Do you need any others? Are there any other locations?
Is the school needing one?
I haven't given one to the school.
I wonder if they would.
They
But I
might be
would-
We got one at the park.
Yeah, the ball field has a flag.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure, you can just add a hook, right?
Yeah, so I can, and I have several because we have a flag sponsor. So as many locations as you would like to fly it, we would love to see it.
Okay. We
So
can ask the library too. They're
Okay.
on Main Street.
Okay, because I have more in the car, but I have 2 here. So I'll grab you 2 more. So that way, if you do want to put one at the park, then, yeah. So I'll grab you 2 more and then you can do that. And then we also we're doing a window decal campaign. And I'm going around to all the businesses in Pulaski County asking for $25. And then that puts you in, and I'm doing social media posts thanking you for supporting American 250. And all of the money is going to the different initiatives. So what I've been doing is the little patches. Did I give everybody a patch?
I don't believe
No.
so.
Oh, okay, well, I've got patches for you today. But I've been doing a lot of them to the kids. So whenever I'm speaking to a group of kids, then I'm giving out the patches. And so that's what this is for, raising the money. But I'm giving them to all the nonprofits and then to all the cities. So I would like for you to put one here on the door here, and then, because you have an office on the other side. So I'll give you 2. And then I'll come around and take pictures and do a social media post. Winnemac just hung theirs outside of the utilities office, the municipal office. And so I happened to catch it yesterday when the wind was blowing, and it showed all 3. So they had the American flag, then they had the Indiana state flag, and then they had the Pulaski County flag, and it looked great. So I'll be kind of touring around, taking pictures there. Yeah, if you could get a group picture, that would be great. And so since everybody's here, you're all gonna get patched today. And the other ask is, we are working with the Winnemac Tree Committee, and we have gotten donations, and we're doing elm trees, or what we would call a Liberty tree. So we're going to do one on the courthouse square, kind of as the county seat Liberty tree, but then we want to do one in Francesville, Maderaville, Monterey, Pulaski, and Star City. So be thinking of a location that you would like to do. And then the other ask is that we get maybe some of our youth involved to be the tree ambassador, because the tree has to be watered, especially during the summer months, every day.
Okay.
Especially if we don't have any rain, for the first 2 years of the life of the tree. But it's going to be an elm tree. And the point of the Liberty tree was in the original 13 colonies, when we came over from Great Britain, every community had a Liberty tree. So when there was a meeting or anybody wanted to get together, they said, meet at the tree, meet at the Liberty tree. And then, of course, when the Revolutionary War started, that was kind of where everybody did the plotting and the planning and all of that. So it became a very significant piece of the community. So that's why we came up with the idea with America 250 to tie into the Liberty tree. So be thinking of a place, and who would be the best contact? Because Don Darda.
I was just gonna say, we're playing phone tag right now, but he left me a voicemail this afternoon.
Perfect.
That he comes to Francesville to deliver paper
Yes.
on Tuesdays. So we could probably get it as early as Tuesday, but is there like a certain, like specific time you'd want to plant?
Well, it's going to be sometime in April, maybe early May.
Okay,
And then they're looking at certain dates that they'll order it, because then they care for it
okay,
and until it's ready to be planted. And then I think we just have to check with the arborist to make sure that there's no other tree in the vicinity, because I don't know all the tree etiquette when it comes to it. So, but we just wanted to do that, and that way everybody will have one. And then the other thing that I'm kind of struggling with is we want to mark it somehow. And everybody came up with, well, let's do a rock, but I'm thinking, a little rock with a big tree. I don't know. So then I know Mac does some really pretty signs. And I thought maybe we could come up with something, but it's something that has to last over time. So I'm kind of struggling with what it could be. Or maybe we could even do maybe an area around the tree and maybe do bricks or blocks and then have stuff in the blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I was gonna leave that up to you because you would be the ones who would approve the design. So I'm still kind of throwing around different ideas, so as soon as I have something, I'll work with Don Darga, and then I'll work with you guys to see what you think and come up with some mock-ups for you.
I wonder, like, with the beautification committee, actually, that'd be somebody that could help figure out the design.
Oh, okay,
That would be Jet.
Sure, that's our project.
okay, perfect.
That's good.
Idea.
I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody in that group would water it too. We could probably figure that out, I'm sure.
Yeah, because we would love to assign somebody, a younger person to be the ambassador or to, and that way, every year, it's something that's ingrained into their head so that 50 years from now, when that tree is big and beautiful, they'll be like, I remember when I planted that tree, blah, 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 and they have the story to tell about it. Yeah, so that's our ultimate goal. And then the final thing that I have is the time capsule. We're doing something all year long, everything, and it doesn't have to be business related, it can be personal, it can be family, but let's fill that. We have a vault that's the size of a large casket, so it's huge. And we want to put as much stuff in there as we can. So even if the kids want to do art projects, I mean, the sky's the
And
limit.
when will it be open?
50 years.
50 years.
So in 2076.
I don't think I'll be there.
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah.
Do you have like the schools involved with that then?
Not yet. So that's my next thing, because I want the artwork. I want, whatever they want to give. And that, I'm trying to get the hype going in America 250, get it in everybody's mind. And then, of course, like I said, it's the entire year. So even though the school year will end, we're going to still pick it up in the fall. So it'll give an opportunity for them to do multiple things throughout the year. And then we want to hear the stories that go behind it. We want to know the family history. We want to put as much in there as we can. And then on April 17th, we're digging up the time capsule from 1976. And there's been no record of what was put in, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see what's in there. We're going to have to put on our detective hats and probably do a lot of research and a lot of digging to find out where people are now. But I've run across several people just a little bit older than I am that remember talking about it in elementary school, and they put stuff in as a class project and pictures. So a lot of people are getting really
Where is
excited.
it?
It's on the edge of the courthouse, so it's on the southeast corner. There's a big rock, it's by the Marathon.
Okay.
So it's on the corner by the Marathon gas station, and there's a big, huge rock there. And so then my next question to everybody in the community too, how do we mark, so where we dig that one up, we're gonna put the 2026 time capsule there. And then how are we gonna mark that? And so I was looking at like the obelisk, the old timey, and you can etch on all four sides, down the sides, so it could give a lot of information on that. But those are like $7,000. So lots of fundraising ahead, but I think, for it to be a commemorative thing and for people to walk by and see it and be able to read all of the details. And then in 2076 is when they'll open it.
So why was an elm chosen for the Liberty Tree?
Because that's what it was. So the original Liberty
So
trees
the ones
were elm.
Okay.
Were elm trees. Yeah, they were
Because,
elm trees.
Disney, it wasn't an elm tree. They had Sons of Liberty, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Old,
Yeah.
because I'm old.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, I think it was the oak.
Yeah, well, this one is an elm. And funny story, I was talking to a lady at one of the events that we had last year. I think it was the winter Wonderland that we had there in Winnebago. And she said, you're talking about America 250, and she said, I have a Liberty Tree guitar. So the last Liberty Tree that fell down in Annapolis, they kept all the wood, and a guitar company bought all the wood and made a guitar. So we're going to have that on display at the Historical Society Museum for the month of March and April. to kind of help tie in with the fact that we're going to be doing Liberty trees. And the wood is absolutely beautiful. I mean, so it's worth the look. And then Megan at the newspaper, she's offered to do a story on it. So again, it's just kind of tying everything together, America 250, celebrating our liberty and our freedom. And so just keeping it in the forefront. Yeah. So, and then if you have any questions, again, we're doing everything through the Historical Society in Winnemucca. And I don't know if you're following us on Facebook, but please do. It's Pulaski County Celebrates America 250. And I try to post something every day. And then, of course, whenever anybody puts their window decals in, then I'm snapping pictures and giving them kudos and going from there. So yeah. So if you have any other questions, and I'll grab you 2 more flags. And then Dennis and I are going to be at the fish fry on Saturday. So we're going to be talking up America 250. So. Oh yeah, can we do a quick picture?
Sure. You want us just to sit in here?
You could probably stay right here.
You want us to stand or sit?
Anybody want to be in it too?
Yep.
Probably better to stay.
Okay.
Hold that in too.
All right.
Hold this in, okay.
You're there.
I'm here.
On the side of you, John.
Here, Todd.
Everybody's got a job.
It's a little bit crooked, you guys.
Am I too short?
Don't walk further.
Yeah, pick it up just a little bit. Yeah. You're good.
You're parking on camera roads.
Oh.
You could have stood sideways.
Oh yeah, very good, very good. Yep, and so, and you don't mind if I post you on social media that I attended the meeting tonight?
Nope, nope,
Okay,
great.
very good. All right.
You're doing a good job. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you, thank you. All right, let me run out and grab you 2 more flags, and then we'll get out of your hair.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Should we just go ahead and... Okay, I guess we're ready for the fire department. AJ.
February, we had 8 total runs. We had 3 medical. We had 0 accidents. We had 1 fire. We had 2 mutual aid, 1 for Buffalo, 1 for Madero, and then 2 SIPO 9, which is false alarm. We just had recently 2
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We just recently had 2 firefighters get their EMR certifications. So they're first responder certified now, which would be Joel Butewein and Elijah Weibel. Our breakfast is March 14th. It starts at 7 in the morning and is over at 10:30. It's a donations only. All you can eat: eggs, pancakes, and sausage.
Donation only, huh?
Yep.
Pretty well donation.
I know, but hopefully people pay a lot.
We found it works pretty good. So, yeah, it's all good.
For the EMR training, is that what it's called?
Yes.
I did see Joel went through Rensselaer or something to do that. Did I see
So
that?
Joel went from Rensselaer to become a firefighter.
Oh, okay,
With the EMR training, that was done in Pulaski County.
okay. So you could like do that cross county?
Yes.
Okay.
So what all can an EMR person do? Can they start IVs and all that? No.
No, they're pretty much just basic life support,
Oh, okay.
BLS. So nothing that requires needles, IVs, new blood pressures, new blood sugar, pulse. So, yeah.
Are you certified in that?
I'd say at least half of what department is.
Okay.
So.
And how long does that take to get done?
The EMR class was about 3 or 4 months.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, and the firefighter is 6 months.
2
That's a big commitment.
days during the week
Yeah.
and Saturday.
So the purpose though of that certification is before EMS gets there then?
Yes.
Okay,
If they're on another transfer or call, then that's when they call it first responders.
okay.
That way, if we get there before the ambulance, we're pretty fortunate here with the ambulance. So I mean, you go to time with Maryville and they don't have an ambulance in the bay.
Yeah.
So they're gonna wait till Francesville gets there.
Mhm.
Or even like Star City or Monterey, they got a longer time for wait for our
Right.
ambulance. So it's kind of important that a good portion of the firefighters are EMR certified. That way we can start basic life support. Once they get there, they can go into depth. A lot of time it's, check vitals and give them oxygen, stop bleeding. If they cut themselves with a knife or something, we can stop the bleeding.
Mhm.
So, yes.
All right, Doug, you're up.
Activity report from February 1st through the 28th. Total hours 162.5. Traffic enforcement is 5, calls of service 7. I have on here that we were going to do the golf cart thing on the 14th. I didn't realize that was the same time as the pancake breakfast, so I will adjust that.
Oh, okay.
We may still do it that day, just later in the day.
And does that involve just people coming?
Coming and getting their permits. Or,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or new golf
Or
cart.
new golf carts to do the inspections. They complete my training with IDEA last month, which was a 3-day training course. And then for the other golf cart day, we'll wait to see how the turnout was for the first day, for the first one. So, and Jolyn did post something that they get their permits from her on Facebook, and if they can't make it up when she's here to get hold of me, I also have the permits. So.
And how about the permits for the county? You're not involved with that, are you?
No, they still can do, I mean, I can do the checks and then send them to the county with the paper.
Okay. All right. All
And
right.
that's all I have.
All right. Water, sewage, streets.
Sweet, I did actually have something
Oh, sorry.
before I forget, with Doug. This week alone, I've had several complaints in which I should have called you probably before tonight's meeting, but about the house on Ada Street. That has been a reoccurring issue. And it's fresh on my mind because just yesterday, my neighbor asked me about it, with the multiple cars and all that. And this last week alone, he has been driving up and down on like the road with the dirt bike and stuff. So I didn't know if you could look out for that more.
Yes.
And I've had people ask why he's conducting business at his home.
What kind of business?
He's basically doing like auto repairs.
Oh.
So there's frequently several different vehicles there. So I didn't know if that's something you,
Is that against the rules?
I don't know exactly how that works with business.
I think that would be a zoning thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I will keep an eye out for the dirt bikes.
okay. I don't know if it's a dirt bike or, the one time I saw it was a car, but I've heard, or had someone tell me it was a dirt bike.
A dirt bike or a buggy? That's a motorcycle.
I did go by one day and he was loading the dirt bike on a trailer and a 4-wheeler on a trailer to take somewhere. So I mean, I know he does have a dirt bike and 4-wheeler.
But I do inform the people to either get with you or call county, so
I
that's,
would prefer that they call county. That way if I'm not on, they can get an officer started this way.
Yeah.
And even if I am on, county will have a record of when they called.
yeah. So,
Because a lot of the times when we get there, I find out it's days after,
Mhm.
so.
That was it.
Okay, now we're ready. Okay, don't jump in both of you.
Yeah, you've got Warren, Kent's gonna, as far as the streets, he thinks we can get the money now for the CCMG grant. So if you sign that,
That
she'll
was resolution number 2 on that.
Okay,
send it in first thing in the morning and hopefully next week.
oh, the NDOT
Yes.
resolution? Shall we do that now instead of waiting?
We can.
Yeah, as long as she has it, and then she can send it back to Ken in the morning, and we'll take care of it.
Right.
From there, they'll get the
Have we
roads.
read? Everybody, oh, don't sign it until we pass it.
I know.
Shame, shame.
This is for the CCMG grant that we're wanting to get the roads for this year done.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll make a motion we pass resolution number, would that be number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, of 2026.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. It's done.
And then hopefully, I mean, I don't know what the donation for pickleball looks like, but maybe we can correlate, if this does go through, we get the grant, maybe we can correlate then paving that with, would that be the same company that would pave the pickleball court, you think? Yeah, okay.
It might be cheaper then.
Yeah, while they're in town,
Well, I know when I spoke to the donator, that's kind of what we discussed anyway, when we thought we were getting the grant
But
initially.
I'm almost certain this will go through, so once we're 100%, then
Yeah.
we can coordinate.
Sure.
I would be concerned more with the contractors already being scheduled to,
Yeah, because that is a pretty big job, yeah.
so you're gonna be looking at 6 months down the road before they can do that. So, unless you find somebody that's a small company that doesn't,
Yeah.
but.
another out of town country, one of the last, when they was here,
Reef Riley or something like that?
yeah, whatever they were, a couple months ago, they said, as soon as we know, just get a hold of them, we'll pencil us in.
Great.
So I told them we were applying again.
Anything else? You want to tell us?
We should start to water the project at the park. I'd say sometime,
In the next
Then
30
it's-
days.
yeah.
In the next few days?
30 days.
Oh, okay. Is there a,
Just depending on the contractor finishing it to us.
is there an updated blueprint or some way?
It's funny you ask, because we was just looking at the old print. I do not have one,
Okay.
but I can ask him tomorrow morning when he does come up to go to that.
Okay.
So is that big thing at the park, is that one of our new things?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's half the aeration tower.
Somebody asked me what it was, I said, well, I think it's the new water. Well, are you sure it's new or is it old? I go, well, I think it's new.
Well, and that's why I bring it up, because I want to feel more educated on the whole thing. So when, or if there's a walkthrough or something, or a blueprint, like an updated one, I would like to like go through it with you guys, just so I know.
Well,
So I
during the process, we
understand.
can walk through the blueprint and then right after, I
And
think
she'll carry her
everybody
baby
should.
with her.
I
Yeah,
know, time dependent.
I think
but-
everybody should see,
Yeah,
understand the
Yeah.
whole process.
yeah,
I feel like the board should understand the process of everything that,
yeah. Well, I know we've had several different blueprints, and then with the updates and stuff that got taken out and everything, I know it's been changed since we've approved it, so I just, I'm curious to see what it's gonna end up looking like and everything, so. So when people ask us, we don't.
Yeah, like fools, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's my normal life, so.
And with the temperature warming up, we'll do some pothole filling.
It's just so lovely, it's gonna get hot and then get cold and then get hot.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then EJP's coming Monday to fix a few water meter pits that weren't done correctly with the first part of the project. So we're gonna make that right. Some water meters were put in sideways, so
no,
it's kinda hard to read them when they're in there sideways.
okay. You don't have to read them though now, do you? Or-
No, but if we say a customer has a leak and we want to go look at the actual gallons
Yeah.
per second, then you gotta be able to read the meter, so.
So you need it like
We've
a
been to, like,
mirror.
three,
You can
Yeah.
use a mirror.
we were like, no, it's kind of difficult. Plus, it helps with the antenna's supposed to be pointing up.
Anything else? You want to done?
That's about it, really. Other than our normal, we'll start digging up some meter pits, street signs, things like that that need done.
Was it you guys that
Starts
fixed the
tomorrow.
stop sign? I saw it was twisted.
Yeah,
Well, hey, that reminds me, somebody said something about, who was it? They were coming into town and on, Bill, there are no street signs. What, where are our street signs?
Yeah, there are.
Well, I looked.
Right by Jay Johnson.
The only one missing is, we just took down Jay Johnson's, we gotta
Okay.
do an underground on
Well, I don't
that.
know why they thought there were any street signs.
we actually called in the 811 to get all that done last fall, and then it's like, wham, weather went south.
With the frozen ground.
Yeah.
And this person that was complaining is from Francesville. They don't live here now, but she is from Francesville. So she should know the streets. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully she's not watching.
Our goal is to get a lot of those complete this year.
Yeah. All right. Okay, date of the park shelter opening. Does anybody have any recommendations?
That's
Do you have any
kind of
recommendations?
Weather-
Weather related, that's
you
where
guys-
we're to go below freezing, it's kind of hard to determine. I figured, I think last year was like the 15th or something, I'm going
April.
into the.
April 15th?
Yeah.
Because Jolyn said she's
That's
already
tax
got,
day.
well, she's already got some people wanting to be on the calendar, so I'd say try to keep it around there, but it's obviously.
Around
within that,
April,
right?
we're gonna say around April 15th.
Because the people who called want in April, so I just need to know when it will be open.
Middle of April, I mean, we should be straightened up by then.
Now, when you open up the shelter, does the bathroom, are the bathrooms open then too?
Bathrooms, same way. We'll open the concession area as well, the same day.
April 15th, I wonder is on what day?
Wednesday,
You can see that far?
I sure can.
She is good. Okay.
So I think we can actually do it on the 10th, if it's nice out.
Yeah.
It's on Friday.
We just gotta keep an eye.
Well, we could open it on Friday because it's supposed to be 72.
Right?
You mean this Friday?
Yeah.
It's the nighttime temperature.
Oh, that's true.
For the next week of 3 feet of snow.
For real.
I know, it's ridiculous, and then it's supposed to be 70 again. Welcome to Indiana, that's why our roads are so good.
So good.
Yeah,
That should cover everything.
all right. All right, Miss Clerk Treasurer.
I don't have anything, everything that you guys need to sign is all up there, but I do have my new Baker Tilly quote for the new system for 2026. I'm trying to get it into motion now because after June, the $40,000 installation fee comes back into effect, so I'm trying to beat the
Yeah,
$40,000 installation fee. So I have all the numbers of what it would be. I mean, it's clearly gonna go up.
You mean for their contract?
Like, yeah, for like that whole new system, like I do my payroll, the utility bills, all that. It'll all be on one, which it's all moving to that anyways. That's why like they're running that special of like, you get it in before June, that $40,000 is waived, but after June, then when they
so
install.
do we have to pass it?
As long as if you guys approve the contract, then I'll send it back to the guy I'm in contact with, and then he'll get it into motion, because it will take probably the rest of the year to get it all set up, and it probably won't actually go live until November, December, so then you're not paying it until next year anyway, so at least we can budget it in for next year,
Okay.
but it still has to be approved and get the ball moving.
So do we do that with a motion?
Yeah. we'd
You
have
got
to.
a copy of the contract or anything?
Yeah, it's all right here. And Amber, and I've already discussed it with Amber, and she says it's doable, and then we budget it in for next year.
Sorry.
But I have to have it, or I just would rather not pay an extra $40,000 if we didn't have
That's a
to.
lot of money to just install it.
Yeah, because they come and they set it up and they do all the trainings and all that stuff and everything. But then it takes away our credit card fees because they have a credit card system and within that and everything. So like, because we pay for the positive, like for the PayGov and all that stuff like every month through, we always pay for that. So that would be taken away.
So we save a little bit that way. How much
Yeah.
do we usually pay for that, do you know?
I mean, it's not much, but, and then people could set up automatic payments on this new system and pay through email, I think, is what they said. But there'll be a whole training, that's included in the price too.
Well, we can take a look at it and then pass it at the April meeting, I'd say, to at least look at it.
I'd like to get it and back to the guy as soon as possible, because I already waited a whole nother month because I didn't bring it to the last meeting, because I wanted to make sure Amber could have looked at it.
I mean, I don't want to waste time at the meeting though, reading through the pages.
Well, we
The
could
total
do-
58,655 total.
Yeah.
And how much is it yearly now? You know?
It would be, because the difference was about 12,000 from that to that, so. But if you take the 58,000 and add 40,000 to it after June, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's not all getting paid at once either.
No.
And it doesn't start until next year, or beginning
Yeah,
of this
because
year?
until it's all live and stuff, we won't pay for it, so it won't be probably until the end of the year or beginning of next year. So at least we'll have it budgeted in.
And if we didn't do it, I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually. Is this?
Right.
Pay less now or more later.
Oh, it's broke down here, where we come out of. These numbers don't equal, that you're saying,
So that first page is what we would have to pay monthly, and then there's an annual, which we do now anyways too. We do an annual payment and then we do a monthly payment at the same time.
Is this?
Because that's what Amber broke it down to be.
What's CCD?
It's a fund.
Oh, okay. This is where they cut, this is where the money would come out of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You guys have any more questions?
I'm good.
Is that me too?
Huh?
You're-
No, we're
It's the
talking
same
about the
thing.
water, they're this one. Oh, okay.
That's a special one.
That's it, because it's orange. He gave me a present.
they were gonna have to do it anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna make a motion to approve the, I think your Chubby Point.
So Keystone is morphing into Boise?
Yeah, Boys
Essentially?
bought out Keystone,
Okay.
and so it's merging together in their system.
Make life easier on
I
every
was
small
gonna say, it
thing.
should make it easier, right?
Yeah, because it's all gonna be one.
Okay, I have a motion, do I have a second?
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir, ma'am. Okay,
And if it's late, it's your fault.
and the clock.
If it's late, it's her fault.
Oh, that's right.
Take it
Okay.
out of the paycheck.
All right, old business. I think we're ready to go on to old business, right? You have anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
That was it, that was my big thing.
Old business, park board, the second reading of the ordinance.
Over there from that ordinance pile.
We're just reading it or are we approving it? Did I ask you that?
You read it the first time, so this is the second.
This is the approval
Yeah.
system, or,
But Justin also suggested we do a public hearing before our last reading, so we would have to publicize that for the April meeting, do a public hearing, just to get their input.
okay.
So,
Before we pass this then?
yeah, but that would be at the
Okay.
April meeting. So
Okay.
we can just do the second reading for this today. And then, I had Jillian print off this ordinance, so the four
So-
members that we want to appoint, the ones that we've discussed so far, if they're still interested, I figured we could give this to them for them to read over to see if they want to like continue
Okay.
pursuing it.
So, we probably should go into that. Next month, we're going to have our meeting on the,
Well, do you have any more questions before we move on to that?
well, wait, because we need to do about the public meeting, don't we?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay. Well,
we're getting ahead of ourselves. Are there any questions about the Parks Board from anybody, us or otherwise? Because they don't want to get ahead of us. This is second
Okay.
reading for it. Our next meeting, we're anticipating a public hearing and then passing of it.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to do our four appointees for the board. And then the fifth member coming from either the library or the school board.
Okay. I have no questions. Does anybody else have any?
I would prefer to find somebody or have the school board pick the fifth appointee.
So would I, yeah.
I just feel like with sports and everything, that would kind of correlate a little bit better. And then our four people, as long as they still want to participate, we can get them all the information.
Okay.
So,
Can I ask you who the 4 people are?
we haven't really been in that much contact with them. This has been a really long drawn out process so far. The last I spoke with one of them was back in December. So before I give out the names, at least
We wanna
publicly,
know.
yeah, I just want to make
Okay,
sure.
well.
we
So we're
touch
trying
base.
to get from, I didn't turn my phone on. Trying to get one from the Uptown Project and from the Youth League,
Mhm.
and where else?
So it's gonna be inside the 2-mile radius, so they don't necessarily have to be in the incorporated part of town. So we're looking for, like she said, those two, and then one from inside city limits and one from outside city limits, but still inside or 2 miles. Just to kind of give it like a,
Well, but we're also thinking about,
well, that'd be hopefully the school appointee.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. We'll ask. I turned it off.
So does the school appointee have to be within the 2 miles?
We aren't, no, I don't believe so, because Justin was here at our last meeting. He said that's, Winnemac, basically, we're trying to set it up as close to Winnemac as close as they have it, and that's what his recommendation was.
All right. Any other questions?
So, public hearing will be, what, 6 o'clock?
Well, that's what,
before the-
yeah, but it will be on the,
April 1st.
Before
No,
April meeting,
April
which we're
8th.
moving, but yeah.
yeah, we're moving it, because I will be here and probably Sydney won't be here either. You'd have to get in town.
So, are we doing that at 6 or 6:30?
Well, we'll just
Public meeting at
publicize it.
6. Let's do the public meeting at 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 6:30 for the regular meeting.
Works for me.
So our next meeting,
Yep. Right.
April 8th, guys, is that all right with you guys?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna go to the second Wednesday.
No, that's not good.
I'm sorry. You'll have to come by yourself then. Have your meeting all by yourself.
Sorry.
So no signing this. Okay. So now move to this one, so we can pass this to electronically be a part of the meeting.
Yes, okay.
And then notice of the meeting time.
Okay.
Change.
All right. Do we have to do anything about the meeting time change? We have to.
Well, we have to say it out loud, but, yeah.
I did.
I know, but,
I just
okay,
did,
okay,
Sydney.
that works, yes.
Probably posted on the window over
Yes.
there.
Okay, so here we have a resolution so that if there are two of us here, the third one can call in and video whatever, because probably even on the 8th, we won't have one of us here. But she could bring her baby, and then we could see it.
I'm gonna be at home.
Well, then you can hold him up and let us see him. Okay. So we're going to pass this instead of going for the first reading. Would anybody like to read this, or would you just like to?
I'll make a motion, we pass resolution number 1 of 2026 for the town of Francesville to participate electronically for town board meetings and such.
A second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Leading us to the date change for our April meeting being April 8th, with the public hearing starting at 6 o'clock, regular meeting starting at 6:30.
I said that. Didn't I say that?
Don't forget to go get back up top and pick your dumpster days, please.
Okay. We will.
I know, we're
Yeah,
just
she's
skipping
a little
around now.
scatterbrained.
Trying to keep you guys in line over there.
Thanks. We're glad you're here. Okay, let's go back up to dumpster. We had oh yes, we did, didn't we?
There's two different issues.
Well, it was her fault.
It's
She's
okay.
the one that brought that up.
It's all right, we're just getting them all, we're just checking them off the list.
Okay, dumpster days. Do any of you guys have any preference for dumpster days when we're going to? Do you guys have any preference for dumpster days?
It's
What do
you
you guys
three,
say?
Doug and you two. We get we get 4 for the year. Technically 2 for spring and 2 for fall. We could keep it that way, or like last year and just have 1 day and only do it once.
What do you guys prefer?
It was also suggested that we maybe do it on a Saturday to accommodate for people that work during the day. But we need to pick a date
And how many days do they come?
until they're full.
We done 3 days last year.
Do we do
I
a full
thought we
3
did a lot of
days?
dumpsters.
Yeah, we did a lot.
We had to do all 4 last year and ordered 2 extras, which we are not doing this year. I mean, I don't want to do it this year because it was $350 per dumpster extra that we did not have in our contract.
Okay. Well, then I think 4 and just doing it one time a year.
So if we did that, would we want to push it more towards the summer so it's halfway through the year? Or,
People do spring cleaning and they do fall cleaning. I wouldn't put it in the summer.
Spring cleanup.
But if you do it around garage sale days, they'll fill it up with water.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of have that too, because I know I mentioned that at the last meeting, but that kind of opens up a can of worms of, yeah.
So you think spring cleaning would be better?
So do it in May like we did last year? Now, I know last year we had a slight issue with it being open, it was 7 a.m. to 10 at night or something, Craig, or something like,
Yeah.
along that lines. there was an issue with how fast they filled up.
Well, I think the issue we had last year was it filled up fast. Now we have a better way of compacting it.
Okay.
But we couldn't get another one there, so we had to close early the one night.
So compacting it, are you gonna get in there and jump up and down?
Oh, to
Compacting
scoot
it,
it?
and jump up and down on it?
Oh, no,
Oh.
they have the mini skid or.
Oh. And you go squish them.
Keep it with Peggy.
Okay, so do we want to just do one day? I don't know.
No, it's gotta be more than one day.
Yeah.
I meant one time, one time.
Yeah, you mean one set of days?
Yes.
One in the fall and one in the spring, do it all in the spring.
I
Do it
mean,
all in the spring, but I
Yeah.
do multiple.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
how many days? Just 3 again?
Last year we did 3. I think by the last day, it went okay, right?
And if for some reason they don't get used, then we.
Yeah, I mean, if we only fill 2, we could always do 2 more in the fall.
Okay.
If we don't build 2, the spring ones to the house, set it outside my window, take care of the rest.
Well, we could have just bring.
Do you have that
the
much
first
trash
day.
in your house?
No, I'll start ripping them all.
Okay, so what
Take it downstairs.
month/day do we want to do it? Last year was in May.
I like May. Is May there? Okay, May. Are we gonna try and do it on a Saturday? We can do it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's Mother's Day, you don't
Does
want to do
that-
it Mother's Day.
That's a 9.
What works for you guys?
Yeah,
Does anyone have
whatever you
vacation?
guys decide, well,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I know
he's looking at
vacation,
his.
May 3rd to the 9th.
you're gone.
So we could do it the 14th, 15th, and 16th?
What is, I don't know
Do
what
we have to
month
set
I-
tonight?
Huh?
Do we have to set the date tonight?
I don't know, she's.
No, we just need to be publicizing it, so I guess we can talk about it and then start publicizing it and post flyers and stuff.
You're good at this.
Yeah, she should here.
And you guys are great together.
Because then
Um,
graduation.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, because I'll want to know like when graduation is and stuff too.
Graduation is
It's the
the,
24th,
yeah,
so you don't want to do it that weekend.
no, so
Shoot for that.
if we did the 14th, 15th, and 16th, people who are getting ready for graduation, they have a place to put all their stuff when they're putting it up.
I've already graduated, so I'm not too worried about that.
Okay, yeah, we can,
Just set it.
yeah.
Are you guys done?
Yeah.
No.
The 14th, 15th, 16th is what we're doing.
Okay, we're gonna do the 14th.
I don't know that you need to have it open till 10 o'clock at night.
No.
No, I think that was excessive too, but we were trying to accommodate the people that have work.
Well, how about-
I would say 6 would be plenty.
6 or 7, yeah.
Well, I will tell you, because I work the nights, we have people over.
Really?
Really?
I had to close the door at 10 o'clock. until I
Okay.
go back tomorrow.
When they leave.
So,
Okay, that surprises me.
You wanna have it till 10 still, did you say?
Doug's gonna fill in till 10.
I mean, that's the way we did it the last time, and I
Okay.
don't mind doing that, but
Okay.
I'm just telling you that we did have people.
I didn't realize we
until
did, I
10
guess
o'clock.
I should have overspoke.
One night, we had people there at, still at 11.
Okay.
So what time do you open?
Were they picking through it or what?
I think it was when they started.
And they were putting stuff in.
8 to 10.
8 to
We
10.
will have the people over here at the apartment going through
What
it.
times did you guys?
8 to 10.
Okay.
But then also we are clarifying that this is for town residents only and you need to
Yeah,
bring
you don't have a list.
a utility bill and yeah. And know what can and cannot be.
And we did check IDs of people that we didn't know last year.
Yeah, so,
Did you check their IDs if you knew them?
No. I mean, if I knew they lived in town, yeah. But
Sorry.
I also had people helping me that knew other people that
Oh,
I may
okay.
not. I think we only had to turn away a couple people who were from Maryville.
okay. Okay, now it's settled.
All right,
Lord.
so trash issues around town, we've been having,
I've gotten several calls on this, people still going around picking trash up, and they're in their yards, not on the streets.
So have I.
It's not nice when we don't even have trash pickup.
Some of them are drug addicts. I've talked to a couple 2 days ago and said, you guys gotta cut that out if you want it. So you knock on somebody's door, you know.
So in that case, Doug, what do? Do they call police and
They need to
say?
call the police, yes, when they see him up there.
But-
Instead of tracking him through the snow and all that.
If it's up
Not
against
really.
their house?
They were.
So,
They did that too.
but we need to know then, so we can catch them doing it. Not a week later or 2 weeks later, like the last call I got.
Yes.
If it's out on the road, it's public domain. They can go through it. There's nothing we can do to stop that. If it's in their yard, they cannot come up in the yard and do it.
We just need to notify people that it's happening, so
Yeah.
basically,
They
and then
need to
shred
call.
their,
Yes.
So can we put that,
So we put it on Facebook. We did put that on Facebook.
did you put it on the,
The problem is a lot of the people that could be, susceptible to putting their trash in there with some sensitive information, don't have Facebook.
this is true.
well, we need to put it in the memo then on the
Can we-
utility bill. That
Can
would
we,
help.
oh, yeah. we can do
I mean,
that.
it's a very small line that we have, but
Can we put, do they let us put notices in the post office anymore?
Yeah, I mean, you can hang anything on that window.
Okay. Maybe we could do that too.
Do we still have the information board at the
Yes.
depot, so we could put one there?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've been telling people, if you know people that aren't on Facebook, let them know and
Mhm.
and that, that kind of stuff. But I noticed on mine, you've seen that I had a scam thing that was the identity theft. That wasn't from that was completely different
Yeah.
situation. Didn't have anything to do with those people that's overseas. So,
Excuse me, Susie, pardon me though, but can't they like have something with the Uptown project, like those people that are doing it right, they're getting like weed whackers and stuff, you know what I mean? Couldn't there be like a drop-off point for the good things that, so that, like maybe if the Uptown project could make room somewhere for something like that that's good, you know what I'm saying? Because we got ladies at charity, but people aren't taking stuff for ladies at charity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw 2 women running away with a weed whacker, and then I saw that man down there in the corner fixing a weed whacker, so it pretty well explains, you know what I mean? Couldn't the Uptown project have some kind of drop-off spot and then get that transferred to ladies at charity or something?
As far as our Johnny Mellon Day, you mean, or?
Well, just as far as some kind of a project, drop-off project for the bigger things. We got a drop-off for clothes, but we don't have a drop-off for the good stuff people are throwing
Yeah,
away.
with our stuff, it's just going around picking up the trash off the streets.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, can't there be something designed for a box?
I think doing that, you're gonna open up the door for nothing but trash to show up.
Yeah.
Just like when we had recycling, we had so much
Yeah.
garbage going in over there,
Oh, shoot,
so.
because that would be a neat little.
And I know over at Good Samaritan, I've gone over and they dropped off, and there's trash in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're throwing the trash right in their building,
Oh,
so.
I go over there quite often, I didn't catch that.
We'll write it down this tomorrow.
Because I drop off.
And a reminder that people need to better using the recycling to tear down their cardboard. Just a friendly reminder, if you want to keep it, that needs to be done.
Are we recycling again?
yeah,
It's down there.
Oh,
It's back.
Thank you.
it came back this
And I
month.
have, and I've already torn mine down, but I just haven't got it down there.
I just took a bunch up yesterday and a lot of them they were just boxes in there.
Okay.
One more thing on the trash, that
Mhm.
not to do with the dumpster divers, but we're getting more and more people that are putting larger items out with the trash, and they're all telling us that, when I go and talk to them, that they didn't realize they have to call first to get that item picked up. So I didn't know if that's something we
Yeah,
could put on
we need to.
Facebook and also maybe a little memo every now, not right now, but every
And when
now
you
and
put
then.
that on there, you
the
put the phone number and the website for them?
I mean, I can't, not
Yeah.
posted anything like that.
Okay, if you could do that, that'd be great.
I don't know the number, and I need to get rid of a refrigerator. Is that something that they'll
Yeah,
take?
they'll take.
I just don't have the number of that.
It's on point,
What's that?
on point trash.
And it's on your trash can.
Yeah, it's on the trash
Oh,
can. the number
I don't
is-
know that, never knew. Thank you.
I could even give you the phone number.
Gosh, I pull that thing out every week.
But yeah, I think a lot of the people I talk to,
They're just used to our old trash company.
yeah, I mean, you set it out and they take it.
All right, listen up, people. On Point's phone number is 574-228-5700.
And they do take refrigerators.
One large item.
Per month.
But you have to call them.
Okay. You're pushing me on. Okay, here we go. All right, keypad for the, are you guys in charge of putting that in? Or do we have to buy one? I
Yeah,
mean, we have to buy one.
we got a list, we need to get to Menards anyway.
Okay,
Yeah, that was approved late last year
Yeah.
for them to do that.
yeah,
For this car.
Yeah,
that would be wonderful.
We need to put our heads together and make a list of people we need to get a hold of. So when
Oh,
they
so
come
they
up here
know
down
where
pocket,
the
they.
key is.
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of people that use this meeting room.
yeah.
Okay.
Will
Put
that
your
be
heads
one
together
that
then.
shows who comes and goes?
Huh?
Will that be one that shows who comes and goes? Or just like that?
Just like
a
that.
keypad?
Okay. That was pretty easy.
Just
Okay.
And
We've already done number 4.
Yep, so now we just need you to approve that invoice.
What invoice?
It's for the downtown project. It's an invoice, it's not here yet, but they have to have approval to when the money does show up for the grant, that they can
Oh.
pay us the first 60% and then there's another 40%.
So this is not, we're not paying it.
No, no payment, they just need your guys' approval to pay when the
Okay.
money comes in from the grant.
Which we aren't paying Uptown is.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just has to come through the town,
Okay.
filter back that way.
I'll make a motion, we accept the Kersey invoice for the downtown revitalization grant through Uptown Project.
It's for the 30,000, isn't
Yeah, but it's only a portion of it right
We do
now.
60% at the beginning and the rest 40% at the end.
it? I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then along with that,
Aye, I guess.
Jolyn, you said there's a walkthrough they're wanting to do. Are you and Susie gonna be there or just Susie?
Yeah, 'cause I was already on the,
Okay,
core, they call it core members, and then
okay.
I added Susie to it, but they'll be here April 14th from 9 a.m. to 1:30.
And they're gonna feed us.
The office will be closed.
From when to when? April what?
April 14th, 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
What are they feeding you?
I don't
The
know.
I
cafe?
don't know.
No, at the bank, I think.
Because they're doing a walkthrough in the morning and all that, and then we go to the library to do a presentation and talk about it, I guess. I
Well,
don't
maybe it's gonna be at the library.
know. A projector, so.
Okay.
All right, any additional comments?
Yes. The leaf sweeper. I just was curious. I know we talked about it the other day, but I was just curious about it, the update.
We, go ahead, Buzz.
At least they-
The leaf sweeper.
Yeah.
Or not leaf sweeper, street sweeper.
Or street sweeper, sorry, yeah, street sweeper. I'm sorry.
Brush.
She's got pregnancy brain now. Let her go.
Yeah, it's, McAllister, we're working with them, we probably should have it within 30 days, I think.
Okay.
Is it one that you pull behind something or is it?
It's going to the front of the tractor,
Oh, it goes on the front.
and it'll have a curb rim to
Curb
pull
rim.
stuff.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be able to pick it up, offload, take off again.
Wow, that'll be fun.
They'll have water to keep
Pest control and
pest
everything.
control. Yeah,
A quick question on that, would you guys be able to do that for Fall Festival?
We'll do it.
Usually we have someone from
$30.
Winnemac come over.
30, 40 bucks actually.
It'll be so clean before Fall Festival.
Trust me, that, yeah.
It's gonna be a new toy for them, so they're gonna do it like every other week.
Sounds good.
If I could
It's
get
still
any green
the
for
buildings.
Miss Mellon, I would, but probably not gonna, because she wanted this street sweeper. So it's a good deal. So, yeah, it's coming.
All right.
That was my only addition.
Okay, anything else?
Knowledge isn't always at the top of my fingers, tip of my fingers, whatever. And I'm the ripe old age of 65, okay? Bear with me just 1 minute, please, okay, guys? I was informed that if you ever had a problem, you could come uptown. So today, somebody that had a warrant texted me that Doug knows I'm not involved. I told the person, when I found out that person had a warrant and there's things going on, I told that person, I can't have anything to do with that person, even though I hired that individual to work at my home, not knowing the person had a warrant, okay? So the main thing is I just want to thank Jolyn and Doug, all right? When I dropped off a personal item today that person wanted me to take down to another man's house, right? Drop off. Someone had said, take it to the town thing, right? And I had texted the person, I will not go down to that house, but I'll give it to Lyle, you know, because I was told sometimes police matters and things that are beyond our control are brought here or whatever. And I personally want to, again, thank Lyle for getting me through the last few months of confusion and stuff. This person called me. I didn't look for this person. This person is a great person as far as, I just want to say it real quick, plumbing, electric, and supposed to be licensed, and I'm sure is, and I said Michelangelo of woodworking, okay? But the short version is I dropped off something today because I didn't want to go deliver it. I'm 65. I don't want to be involved. Doug knows that, you know, and I want to thank, you know, all you guys for your patience for just a minute. I'm not trying to express much except to let all you guys know I'm just trying to live a good Christian life. I've never done drugs and stuff, and there have been things going on that have broken my heart. I had hoped this individual that called me had metal in his eye months ago, and I had hoped that I could help that person by taking that person to the hospital, getting the metal out of his eye, and giving him a job, because when Chris died, the day before he was diagnosed with cancer, I had metal that Chris wanted on that roof, and I couldn't get anybody to help me. And Lyle knows this person, and this person has worked for Lyle and different people, and knows he does good work. Anyway, my main babbling here is, I just want you guys to know that these people right here, right? When I went to pay my water bill Monday, you know, Doug said, has that person texted you, you know? And I said, no, and that person hadn't. Because I told that person I can't have anything to do with you. No matter how bad I wanted to give all God's love and my love, and I gave tons of money, tons of my husband's tools and everything else to this person before I knew this person had a warrant, right? And when I found out that person had a warrant, is when I gave that person 5 chances, all right, in my house to live a Christian, not in my house. I had a little office out there when he was working. I said, if you're homeless, you don't have a place, I can't give you a place, but you can, you know, not freeze. But my point is this, 5 times I gave a person a chance to live a good Christian life. That person decided to be somewhere else, because one day I said, I have rules, just real quick. No cussing, no drugs, no weird people down our alley. If you want friends, you go talk to them at the park, not at my home. I had different things. And the whole end of this story is, I try to help that individual. Okay, thousands of dollars. I spent more money fixing Chris's barn and I didn't even get it fixed. And some things that were done were not done correctly. that I have to, but I'm not wanting to mention much. I just want to put soap in my mouth and just say, I appreciate all of you. I'm not doing anything but trying to follow God. I don't mean to sound weird. God's rule and loving everybody. I let that person call me Aunt Beth like everybody calls me Aunt Beth. I never had, and I'm not downing that person, okay? But my point is this is, I just want to make sure you guys all know that I had nothing. I didn't have anything but good concern for a person. And today I freaked Jolene out a little bit. I think when I brought this sweatshirt that texted me and wanted the Mexican sweatshirt, and I was asking her to give it to Lyle because I go, this got bad. I'm such a wreck over all this, right? Doug and another guy came knocking at my door thinking I was involved in something, not knocking at my door, I think I was involved in something for some reason, and I wasn't, but I said, it's made me such a wreck, I lost my keys, and I still haven't found them. Today, everything went bonkers in me when I got that text, because I don't want you guys thinking I'm doing something wrong. I did everything I could do, and I'm not asking for pity, I'm just letting you guys know. It's like Doug, he's been kind to me, okay? But I explained to Doug, I can't, he said, well, you could call me and have him captured at your house. I don't want anybody captured at my house. I don't want, and I was so nervous today, I locked my keys, $75 just to get my car unlocked today of my one set key to my cars, and I was gonna go get my vehicle fixed today. Then I lost my credit card. Then I lost more money. So my point is this, is that I was informed to, if there's something like that, I didn't want to go drop this sweatshirt off in case that person was down at another person's house. And then Doug think I was involved in something I'm not involved in. I'm not involved in anything but saying that I'm not even, that person said he was going to turn himself in on a Monday, and he wanted me to take him down to Boone County on Thursday. And I said, if you want to turn yourself in, you just go to the policeman, don't involve me in it. God bless, I love you, I pray for the best for you. So my point is just, I want to thank Jolene when I dropped that sweatshirt off today. I said, please give it to Lyle, because I think Lyle can maybe talk that person into realizing there's, and I'm not trying to get him involved except for the point that somebody said, if you got something, don't get involved, just give it to the town. And then, but I went to Jolene, I walked in there before she was leaving, I said, this thing's got bad karma, bad kudos, and I don't even believe in that, but I don't want it. And she's like, she said, I said, you got bags? She says, just throw it away. I'm like, I can't throw it away. It's somebody's personal stuff, and if it meant that much. But I did, I texted that person more than once, and I said, essentially, why am I, don't contact me, don't, and I just want you guys to know, I appreciate all of you. I wasn't trying to, but I was informed, and I was hoping that everybody understands I'm not involved in anything. I didn't want to take him down to Boone County because it's not my job. If he's done something that he hasn't taken care of, then that's not my business. I don't even want to say, go do it anymore, because that's not, I don't want to even talk to anybody that's in any kind of criminal activity in the past or now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank Jolene for being patient with me today, because when I come in here, she's like, don't bring anything else up. And Doug was too, and they've been kind. And like just now when I got here, he was kind. He's been kind through all of this whole, like Bonnie Fufu gives somebody 3 chances. I gave somebody 5 chances plus, and I don't feel bad about it though, because no matter what that person did wrong to me, even as far as certain things that happen, I forgive the person, and I'm trying to shake in life and try to love everybody, but I'm not even, but I do think that the town should have some kind of policy where if people have warrants, there should be something out here that we can see, so that if I hire somebody, because I couldn't get anybody, and that's one thing that man did do before I found out he had a warrant. He put 3 sides of my husband's barn back together that Chris couldn't do because he was dying of cancer, and I couldn't get anybody all this time to help me. And I'm, like right now it's winter, I can't be outside getting everything done, but I've been such a wreck, I just put myself to bed. because my blood pressure, I'm not being anything weird, but my blood pressure went 170 over, something like that over, anyway, it was high, 170 over 107 or something like that. And I was puking and everything, and it went down to 90 over 40, you know, in 4 days. And so I put myself to bed and tried to stay out of the hospital so I can have money, so I can go ahead and put my roof on that I want that this person can no longer do, and to put my sidewalk down for the handicap that this person can no longer do, till that person, you know, goes out and figures out what they want to do to clean up their police history. And even then, I don't know that I can deal with any more of that situation, because how do you say, and pardon me for saying it, when you give somebody all the credit you can give them as a human being, and it's not good, what you see is happening, you gotta let that person move on. So I want to thank Doug, and especially Jolene today, when I brought this sweatshirt up, going, hey, will you pass this on to Kyle, will you put it in the bag? Because I don't want police involvement, I don't want to get involved in anybody's stuff. I'm just an old lady whose husband died, and I want to fix my place up. He was going to retire, and he was going to do all this, but he died. So pardon me, I'm sorry if I didn't say it very eloquently, and yet, but I do think there should be something that would tell you if you're going to hire someone, if they have a warrant or not, so I'm not in a position like this again. You know, I know some other girl down the road got taken by Mexicans, and I have nothing against Mexicans. I love all colors.
I think that probably you could call the sheriff's department to know if there's a warrant out for somebody. Is that-
But it's,
I was gonna say, that's not,
They don't,
They're not gonna tell you.
public knowledge, okay.
no, when I was giving him a chance, when I was giving him a chance last year, you know, I was trying to find a homeless thing up north, because he wasn't acting right, and I needed him to move on to a different place, and
Well, I think most people would know that you're not involved in any.
okay, because I'm not. I told him he had to even stop working. I said, I can't even give you a ride anywhere because it looked like I'm a bacon and whatever, you know. And
Yeah, I'm sure that, yeah, no one would think that you do.
But there was a lot of good in that person, but unfortunately, there's other influences in that person's life that came up and I can't, you know. So, thank you. But especially, like I said, when I was informed and just, and when I did bring it up to Jolene, I was just, like I said, hoping good things would happen. So I apologize for sounding goofy. Thank you all.
Okay,
You're welcome.
Oh, and I was saying that I sounded goofy. I had called up north in the winter to try to find that person a place for the homeless when he was different, and that's when I first was told that he could have a warrant in Boone County, and I told the person, if that's you in Boone County, you better get it straightened out. And he said, I don't think it was, but then it ended up being, and things got goofy, I found out he didn't have a warrant. Okay, so I'll leave it at that.
all right,
thank
okay.
you, Beth.
Say no to us.
So approval of claims,
I'll make a motion to approve claims.
I will second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Now we get to motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Everybody together? All right.
When you go to church tonight,